Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. Who's not a happy man? John Fury's not a happy man, but then when is he? He always seems angry about something, that fella. And I think we all sort of gave him a pass, didn't we? Because we found him quite amusing to start with. But oh man, John Fury isn't happy unless he's unhappy, and the latest person he's got it in for apparently seems to be, well, I say the latest person, Sugar Hill is top of the tree, but if you read some of his recent quotes, Tyson knows my opinion, and that is all those people wrapped around him want sacking. Yes, they do. Yes, sack them. Sack a lot of them. The full lot. If they talk about loyalty, that's not loyalty as far as I'm concerned. If you're stood by a man shoulder to shoulder, you take it all. Okay. You're not going to pass the blame or distance yourself from him. Tyson is my son and I will stand with him until the day I die. Well, okay, he's your son. You're supposed to do that with your kids, I guess. I don't have kids, but... and then he goes on to talk specifically about SUGARHILL STEWARD, and he said, that thing with SUGARHILL the other day, what the hell was that about? Well, yeah, John, what was it about? What are you talking about? I'm only here for a coley, said SUGARHILL. What was he talking about? When I've seen him training Tyson, he was living in Tyson's house, he and his missus there. He was using the gym, and I've seen him working out, with Tyson. And then all of a sudden he denied him, like Judas Iscariot denied Jesus Christ. It's a bit dramatic, John, don't you think? Apparently not. What the hell's going on there? For me, that's a sacking offence. Yes, sacking. Look at the finger. He'll be thrown down the road for that charade, says John. All right. It was upsetting. Tyson just falls in love with these people and finds out they're not who they seem to be. It's all about pound signs, and he will put SUGARHILL where is. What does that mean? He will put SUGARHILL where is. I don't know what that means. What he's meant to say. Anyway, he says get rid of a lot of them. They all want to be his best mate, and as soon as things get a bit sticky and he gets a few bad comments, people want to distance themselves from him. Well, I can only assume that with regard to SUGARHILL, he's talking about the fact that Hill said he'd come to Britain to train a coley because that was their first fight together, and he'd booked a ticket to go home, and he wasn't having a go at Tyson in any shape or form, but dear old John takes this as a slight because he didn't stick up for Tyson during the whole Usyk ducking debacle. Okay. But when he says sacked a lot of them, is he talking about getting rid of Frank Warren? Because Frank Warren's been out there, trying to spin the whole thing, failing abysmally to anyone who wants to pay attention. But he's just not happy, is he, John? He's never happy. And he seems obsessed with not just supporting his son, but fixating on the fact that anybody who has any kind of criticism, no matter how it's intended, no matter whether it's intended as the most constructive of criticism, anyone who falls into that category is somehow, the enemy against Tyson. Look, you all know my opinion on Tyson Fury over the Usyk thing. Despite the fact I think he's a terrific fighter, immense skills, he's proved a lot in the past. To me, 100%, he is the reason the Usyk fight is not happening. Tyson, that is. I'm not even going to go near his team, the Frank Warren and Bob Arum. And Bob Arum's been very, very quiet, though. Have you noticed that? And he promotes Fury in America. It's almost like he thinks, I'm out of this one. He can leave me out, I don't think it's age. Well, maybe it is age. Maybe it's a bit of wisdom he's picked up through age. Dear old, nonagenarian Bob. But, yeah, John, he's not having it. Anyone who says anything that could in any shape or form be construed as a critique or a criticism of Tyson, he's on him. He's on him. And it seems SUGARHILL is the latest one. And I don't know what to make of John. He obviously loves his son, clearly. I mean, I assume he loves his son. I'm pretty certain he does. But he also lives kind of through him, kind of vicariously through him. And I think that's very, very noticeable and has been from the word go. Ever since he came out of prison, and his performance standing up in that press conference following Tyson's victory over Vladimir Klitschko and saying, you know, kneel before my son, and you know, these are like scenes from Spartacus or something. You know, whenever John gets going. And then you saw him when he knocked out Deontay Wilder. John was he wasn't not allowed in America, of course. That second fight, I'm talking about the second fight now. That was in America. Tyson Fury himself is now banned from America because of his mate Daniel Kinahan. So John was up in the living room, jumping around. Oh, that's my son. That's my son. Yeah, I don't know, John. It's getting a bit old, isn't it, mate? Come on, man. Not everyone who has constructive criticism for your son, not anyone who just criticizes your son is the enemy. Sometimes they do it because they actually give a damn. And it's, yeah, I think it's a shame. But anyway, just thought I'd say those few little words about John Fury, bless him. Yeah, leave your comments below. What do you think of John Fury? Do you think the old shtick's got a bit old, or maybe you agree with him? I don't know. What do you think of the Sugar Hill thing? What do you think of Tyson Fury? What do you think of everything? Leave your comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And thanks for your time as always. We'll speak again soon. Bye for now.